Meanwhile, I don't know what the F Andrew Cuomo, like I want the joke I want to make is like, this is what happens when you wear your mask. Like you get too much CO2 and your brain starts going awry. But
The paper mache.
that's not true. But I don't know, how does something like this happen, Nomi? Here is Andrew Cuomo with a replica of Mount Marcy. Is this a mountain in New York State? I'm not aware of it.
What's the one that you can't, if once you go past the mountain, everything's a secret? Because back in the old days, like when all the New Yorkers would go up to, you know, upstate, the New Yorkers would go up to Albany, and then once you pass that mountain, you couldn't talk about it, like, because they were all doing horrible things in Albany.
I don't know. Mount Marcy is a mountain in New York State. It's in Lake Placid, I guess.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Tallest peak in New York State.
Oh, it's the tallest peak in New York State.
What I don't understand is we should just play it.
All right, let's play it. I mean, because this is
metaphor.
I don't understand if they had this and they were just like, they're talking about like, oh, incidentally, this is a good place to go hiking. And it reminds me it's a metaphor, or if they actually just did this.
This, you know what this is? This is the mountain. What is the tallest mountain in the state of New York? Mount Marcy. This is the mountain that New Yorkers climb. You know, I keep showing the curve. This is the curve. It's actually proportionate. We started on day one, and the numbers kept going straight up for 42 days.
Really? How about just putting a little bit more money into education instead of like showing us a picture of a mountain?
It's like, and meanwhile, the good kids at
like what, like
charter
what?
school 45 paid for the no. He's just, I think the issue with Cuomo, that one of his biggest weaknesses is that, you know, he's a control freak and he's insular, and now he's really doesn't have folks around him who are grounded in reality at all. They've either gone to jail, frankly, or are just out. And I mean, I don't think Melissa DeRosa is pushing back. That's who that woman was in the shot. I don't think she's pushing back and saying, you know, you're out of your freaking mind.
I noticed she like unveiled it and then stepped out of like a camera view. How do I get out of here?
Have you listened to his joke telling before? There's a lot of things that come out of his mouth as I think brilliant in some ways of a tactician he is. He is kind of loony. I mean, the way Chris Cuomo comes off loony on air sometimes, you're just like, where is this coming from? Who says these things? And then you realize it's the son of a governor who's never seen actual people.
Right.
Or spoken to real people that says these things.
Well, he's also, I think, got to be concerned about what's happening in New York City right now, because there is like, you know, we have this, there's going to be a problem in the city. And I don't know when it happens, but that mountain is going to come back to haunt him. Let's put it that way. Cause I have a feeling that is, that's thing's going to look like, that back end is going to look more like a valley than it does the plains, essentially. Not to carry this metaphor too far, but I don't know. That was bizarre.
Super weird.